What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for the Chelsea versus Manchester City match preview. We're going to crack on with this video, and like always, we're going to start off with looking at our opposition, Chelsea. Chelsea, 4th in the table, currently sitting in a Champions League place. Arsenal are hot on their heels in 5th. They're both on 31 points, Chelsea ahead on goal difference. However, sitting 10 points behind us in 1st. Chelsea are needing points, they're needing a win. Games are coming thick and fast, so each game you've got to take it game by game, and you've got to be going for every point, because every point at this stage of the season counts. They're in Europa League action on Thursday. They've already finished 1st in the Europa League. They're sitting on 15 points. I think they've won 5 out of 5. The game simply does not matter to them on Thursday, so they're going to be going full strength here without that being in mind. City, I've got a feeling they're going to go full strength too. We've got a match against Hoffenheim on Wednesday. However, we've already qualified for the last 16. We need just 1 point at home against Hoffenheim to seal Champions League 1st place finish. So both sides will be taking this extremely seriously. Expect to see the 2 strongest sides, which means we should be in for a classic. We should be in for a great game. Now, Chelsea, obvious threats are going to come from Eden Hazard. Brilliant on the wing, but you've got other players that's been doing well recently. Ross Barkley, for example. You also got William, Pedro. These are players up front that can cause problem, and going forward, they've got a lot of players there that can cause us a lot of problems. I'm concerned about the left-back situation for City and being ran at. I'm happy that Eden Hazard's sitting on the left and not on the right, because a problem could well become down from Chelsea's right wing or City's left wing now. So it's very important that Man City try and do their best to stop that, which means they'll go with Fabian Delph-Zinchenko. I'm not too sure. However, I feel like this game's going to be won through the middle from the midfield. City bossed the midfield last time out at Stamford Bridge, won 1-0. Kevin De Bruyne absolutely influential. This time, with Sarri in charge, I've got a feeling they've been moving Kante kind of around the midfield and having him pushing a little bit further up when in fact he's best at the defensive midfield. I've got a feeling Sarri might just change it just a little bit of tinkering, and go with Jorginho to sit alongside Kante. A little bit like Leon did with Oyer, or however you say his name, and Ndombele when they sat in front of the defence. Allow the team to push forward, only send 3 or 4 players up front, allow them something to work with. Good passes of the ball, particularly Jorginho, be able to get things moving, get things building. So it's going to be dangerous. It's going to be a very close, very difficult game. So I'm expecting City to go with their best midfield, which should, to me, with Kevin De Bruyne out injured, has to be Fernandinho, Bernardo Silva and David Silva, in my opinion. And Gundogan possibly, if needed, to come on in the second half if needed. Now, interesting from Chelsea, Loftus-Cheek's been getting a few games. He's been doing well as well. Scored in the last game in the 2-1 defeat that they had away at Wolves. So I'm wondering if we might see Loftus-Cheek and see something changed up somewhere, but I'm not too sure. But in terms of form for Chelsea, only 1 win in the Premier League in the last 4 games. They've kind of derailed. They were up there with Liverpool and Manchester City and chasing the pack. They weren't too far away. I think they were 3-4 points away. It's now drifted down to 10. It shows you just going 2 or 3 bad games in a row, and all of a sudden you're no longer 3 or 4 points, you're now 10 points behind. That is what's facing Liverpool and Manchester City. If we lose this game, we're faced looking possibly at chasing Liverpool then. Where are Liverpool going to drop points? Where are Man City going to drop points? Well, I'll be honest, Liverpool will be looking at this game thinking there's a good chance here that City will drop points. What better way to send out a statement than win here again? In my opinion, that'd be great. Now for City, we're needing a win. Liverpool are playing first, 12:30. They're up against Bournemouth away. A difficult game, but a chance finally for Liverpool to temporarily sit on top and put a little bit of pressure on Manchester City. If Liverpool end up dropping points, I have a feeling that'll give Manchester City a huge confidence boost. It'll ease the pressure on us and should allow us to play our normal game. But we'll wait and see. I'm expecting Liverpool to pick up 3 points. We're going to be under pressure, so it'll be interesting to see how we respond. These are the games we live for. These are the games where you want to be tested. You want to see how far you've come. You want to see where you are at. You don't just want to be playing the likes of Watford's home and away and Burnley's and that. You want to be able to face the top side, see where you are. It's a good indication of where Manchester City are at. Are we still sitting at the top? Are we better than Chelsea, figuratively speaking? Are we still going to beat them away from home? These are games where, in actual fact, we could well drop points. We could even lose the game. We're still unbeaten in the season. Could we lose this game? Could we lose the unbeaten run? Could the invincible season, I hate that term, but invincible season could come to an end? This is the game you think that it could, because you're looking at City's fixtures. We've done Anfield, we've done Tottenham away at Wembley, we've done Arsenal away as well, and you're ticking them off. We're left with just Manchester United, who are in no form at this moment in time, and all the rest at home, apart from this, away. And this is a big chance here for Manchester City to drop points. So it would be brilliant if we picked up all 3, wouldn't it? Now for City, I've spoke about Delph and Zinchenko. I'm also thinking about left wing Sane or Mahrez. Sane against Watford in particular tracked back very well, and he's put himself in good credentials now to be able to start in this game. Will it be Riyad Mahrez? Well, you have to imagine Raheem Sterling will start on the right for Manchester City. It wouldn't surprise me if we went with Mahrez, because Mahrez tracks back to help Kyle Walker with Eden Hazard. I'm just expecting that with Sterling given a rest, I'd anticipate him starting. Will he go on the right or the left? Will it be Mahrez? Will it be Sane? Will it be Sterling? Two of them three is going to start. Going to be very difficult to be able to predict that. However, Sergio Aguero, is he fit to play? Done this video before there's team news, so I'm not too sure. I'm not expecting to see him. We might see him on the bench. That could be crucial, but I'm not expecting him to start, so I reckon we might go with Jesus. I would not be surprised to see a Sane Sterling go up front and put Mahrez out wide to allow us a kind of full man midfield where it's just pack the midfield, make things happen, give a little bit of creativity there. And normally in them situations we normally end up seeing the best out of players like David Silva. Wouldn't be surprised to see that if Aguero isn't fit to go. For team news for City though, we're not having Mendy, we're not going to have Kevin De Bruyne just yet, no Bravo. Strong possibility we're not going to have any Kun Aguero either. Hoffenheim on Wednesday, we might see one or two of them players return, but we're going to have to go make do with what we've got and go with our strongest side for this game. But it should be a good game, it should be a classic game. We've managed to outclass Chelsea at Wembley. If you remember, back in the Community Shield, we've got the better of Sarri, but Chelsea's got used to Sarri now. They managed to get used to the style of football. They're 3-4 months into his regime, they know what to expect, so this would be a very difficult and close game. We went to Napoli away last season whilst they were playing fluent, lovely football. Went to their backyard and beat them, so we ended up playing a little bit of a counter-attack style, but I'm expecting City maybe to do a bit of the same. These possession stats will be very close. We're used to seeing City having 60, 65, 70, even towards 80% possession. This game, I reckon it'll be around 52-48 either way. Will the team finally have more possession than Pep Guardiola in the Premier League? Off the top of my head, I can only think that possibly Liverpool might have done it, and I know for a fact that Barcelona have definitely done it. But very difficult game this. It'd be interesting. Heart and head type situation with my prediction. Heart's telling me that Manchester City can win. We can sneak this 1-0 like we did last season. Head's telling me, you know, be a little bit more conservative. I'm going to go for 1-1. If Aguero can feature, that'll make the difference in this game. A very clinical, world-class striker sitting up front gives Chelsea something else to think about. And considering he's had a few games recovery and rest, although he's been injured, he should be fresh, ready to go. How fit he is, I have no idea, so I'm not expecting to see him. But it's going to be a very difficult one, this. So, a very interesting game. Let me know in the comments below what you think the score might be. Try and be realistic. But yeah, I'm going to pop up my team prediction now for you, and this is, in my opinion, the strongest team Manchester City can field, unless we have Aguero back. So I've gone for Ederson in goal, Walker at right wing, Delph at left wing, gone for Stones and Laporte, our two strongest centre-backs, Fernandinho, David Silva and Bernardo Silva sitting in the middle, Sterling, Sane and Gabriel Jesus. Mahrez unlucky to miss out, had a great game against Watford. Just purely because Sterling's had a rest, I'd put him in ahead of Mahrez. I wouldn't be surprised to see Mahrez go in for Sane, but I wouldn't be surprised either to see Jesus go out and put Sterling in if Aguero isn't fit to go at all. So it'll be a very interesting one. Lots to think about, lots for Sarri to think about, lots for Pep to go out there to think about. So we've got the Pep versus Sarri game, Mark II. Came out on top at Wembley in the Community Shield. Chelsea not finding the form as of late. However, they're used to Sarri now, so it'll be an interesting game at Stamford Bridge. 5:30 kickoff GMT on Saturday. That's been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up so I know you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, press the red button, put your push notifications on, press the bell to be notified when I have uploaded so you can stay tuned and be kept in the loop very quickly. Also, don't forget to check out social media links there in the description below, and I'll see you all again for that match analysis up on Sunday. So stay tuned for that one. The game's on too late for me to be able to do a video tomorrow, but there we go. Stay tuned for that one. Saturday, 5:30, Chelsea versus Manchester City. So I'll see you then for the analysis. So it's been JSGC. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the game. Peace. Ciao for now.